Hello, my name is Maria Howell, and I am a member of Davidson College's class of 1991 and the Director of Alumni and Family Engagement. I am pleased to welcome you to our last week of belly dancing class taught by Ellen Morrissey, class of 1990, who has been taking belly dancing since 2003 and teaching since 2007. We will review today and get everyone back up to speed. And as a reminder, the links for the past 3 weeks are in the video description, so you can go back and watch them again. I hope you all brought props with you today. Ellen asked us to bring a wicker basket or a book if you don't have that, and a scarf so that we can learn how to use those props. Reminder, you can ask a question about the steps we're doing or any questions you have of Ellen by using the chat feature in YouTube. And I'm going to kick it over to you, Ellen, to get us started. I'm really looking forward to our last class.
Great. Thank you so much, Al, for joining us. And as a reminder, I've said this in every class, pay attention to your body and to how it feels when we do these things. And if something is bothering you and it's like, that does not feel right, move on to something else. Really, it's totally fine. The moves that we learn here, as you may have figured out from the last 3 classes, it's not easy. It's not fast to master. I'll put it that way. Some people like me take a really long time. So just be patient with yourself and just have fun with it. So today, like Maria said, we're going to do some review, and then we're going to do a little show and tell and work with props. Props are a lot of fun. So I'm going to go ahead and turn some music on so that we can get our review beats going here. There we go. Excellent. All right, so let's start off with a basic warm-up, and we'll just do a step touch for a moment. Touch, maybe add a little shoulder shimmy. Good. Y'all remember the basic Egyptian? Same arm, same leg. So your legs, and so point and lift. Point and lift. Point and lift. Go fast. There we go, with the music. Same arm, same leg. Good. Let's put our hands in first. Down here, and you'll see that my arms are curved. Just framing what's going on. Arms in second. And again, they're curved. Arms in third. This is the check out my hairdo pose. Arms in fourth. And temple arms. In temple arms, you can either have your palms together or the backs of your hands together, whatever is easier for you. Okay, let's try that 1, 2, 3 step. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, add the hips. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, faster now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can travel with this. Now, you might remember we've been using the drop and toss to go backwards. Let's review the drop and toss. Hip comes up, drops to the front, lifts up, and you place the foot back. This hip slides up and to the back. Up and to the back. Down, up, and to the back. So from the front, it looks like this. Drop and toss, drop and toss, drop and toss, and drop and toss, drop, toss, drop, toss, drop, toss. Good. Now I ran into the couch. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 again. 3, 1, 2, 3, and drop and toss, drop and toss, drop and toss, drop and toss, and drop and toss. Good. Now basic hip slide. Woo. So this is a regular slide. Your hip bones are staying parallel to the floor. Your knees are staying together. They're not going back and forth. You might feel this back here after sitting in front of that computer all day. I do. Good. Let's go to the ribs. Side, 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 side. Okay, we're going to change our sides to a forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, push out the diaphragm, tuck in the lower belly. Back, pull in the diaphragm, release the lower belly. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward, back. Forward and back. Circle, forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Now smooth it out. Good. Bonus if you can get that belly thing going on at the same time, which is the precursor to your belly roll. So again, when you're forward, out, in. When you're back, out, in. Work the core. Good. Reverse. Woo! You might find, like I do, that whenever I pick a direction, it's always my favorite direction that I first turn to. My teachers have always said, that means you need to practice twice as long on the opposite side. I know they're right. Hip circles. Nice big horizontal hip circles, parallel to the floor. Oh, so let's try something with the hip circle. We're going to go from the side to the back to the side, okay? So it's just the back half of the circle, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to add a heel bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bounce, 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 bounce. And then back. Try to make it so your head's not doing too much bouncing, if possible. Now bounce, 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 agitator. Bounce, 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 agitator. Once more on each side. Bounce, 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 agitator. Bounce, 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 agitator. I just thought I'd throw that in. That one's kind of fun. All right, let's see. Crescent with a jewel. Kind of related to what we just did. Circle and a half twist. Circle and a half twist. Forward side, back side, forward side, twist. Forward side, back side, forward side, twist. One more on each side. Good. All right. Let's see, we've done our circles. Ooh, chest pops. Pop, pop, pop. I like to go to the angles to the sides, but you can do straight up. No problem. Up, 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 up. That's so fun and it's really hard. Back to the corners, side to side. Good. Now vertical circle with the ribs. Side up, side down, side up, side down. A little bit faster. Reverse. Nice. Good. All right. Arms. Do y'all remember your snake arms from last week? So with snake arms, it's shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. So again, just one arm. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. From the side, shoulder goes up, elbow comes out, wrist and fingers. Shoulder comes back and down. Then the elbow, the wrist, and the fingers, okay? Shoulder, elbow, wrist, and fingers. Now, shoulders, elbow, wrist, and fingers. If you can, try to add a little bit of resistance as if you were way far under the ocean trying to do this, and you have the resistance of the pressure of the water. It really changes the way they look and makes them a little more flowy. Good, nice. Now take both hands up, temple arms, head slide. For some people, this is not an option. It depends on your neck. So if your neck is like, sure, we can do that, then go for it. Otherwise, just hang out here. Wrist circles down. Remember, we're doing the fancy fingers. And then fancy fingers up. Good. And this time, Nile hands down. Okay. And then arms back up. Nile hands down. Again, try to find that resistance. One more time. Up. Nile hands down. Good. Okay, and I'm reminding you now of our posture. Y'all remember our posture is drop, tuck, suck, and lift. So bend your knees a little. The pelvis is tucked just a little bit, not all the way, because we gotta have space for our umi, right? The belly is neither all the way in or all the way out, it's in the middle. And then lift your shoulders up, back, and down. Good. So this is your posture. All right, let's see what else we have to, our umis. Let's do the umis. Back to the hips again here. So side up, and then tuck the pelvis. Other side up, release to neutral. No cooching out in the back. Up, tuck, up, relax. Up, tuck, up, relax. Now smooth it out. Your knees stay together for this. Otherwise it's a totally different move that is not really good. Reverse. One side will most likely be easier, or one direction will be easier for you than the other. It's just how this is. The lower you are in your knees, the more play you'll have in your hips. So you'll notice I'm really low in the knees when I do this. If you're standing up and doing it, you just can't really go anywhere. At least not without hurting your back. Shimmy. With the shimmy, your knees are going back and forth. These shimmies are harder to walk with because you're having to bend your knees back and forth while you're walking. That's one of the reasons I really like that 3/4 shimmy we learned last week. 3/4 shimmy. Hip goes out, my weight's on this leg. This side is totally free. Using the obliques, I go up, down. Now I shift the weight to the other leg. This side's free. Use the obliques, up, down. Shift up, down, 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 shift up, down. Now you speed it up, and you can walk with it. Shift up, down, shift up, down, shift up, down, shift up, down. You can walk in a circle. You can walk anywhere you want to. Easy to do in the grocery store with a cart. I did that when I was first learning. Nobody ever lives with me. Not even when I shimmy in the grocery. Good. It's a fun shimmy. I do encourage you to practice that one a little bit more since it is easier to travel with. And also it's a really good oblique workout. Woo! You will work these muscles. And maybe wish you hadn't had dinner. That works. Okay. Belly roll. We go. We get our fancy fingers. Okay, good. All right, so we're gonna roll down first. So the chest comes forward, up, back. This part of the belly's in. This part of the belly's in. This part of the belly's in, and I sit into it. Let's do that again. I'm gonna try to get my arms out of the way. forward, up, back, roll down. Once more, forward, up, back, it's in, and I start releasing the rest of it, and I sit into it. Now to reverse that, remember, we're gonna tuck first, tuck, because this part's in, move where it's going in, and then come back up. We'll do that again. I'm gonna go down, and now tuck, roll up, roll down, tuck, roll up. So this is kind of fun because you can do a little shoulder shimmy, right? And do up, forward, back, and transfer your shimmy to your hips. And then tuck, and roll back up to your shoulder shimmy. Roll back down, tuck, and roll back up. Nice. Takes some practice, but I like that one. Once you really figure out where your muscles are in your belly, you can stand still and do a belly roll. The tricky part is not letting your hips get into it. We would often practice this laying on the floor. So there was no way you could make your spine be part of this process. In the end, you want your belly roll to be from the muscles in the abdominals, not in your spine. So I used to sit in the car as a passenger when someone else was driving, and I would practice my belly rolls because I couldn't go anywhere. Something to think about. Okay, y'all, let's practice our combos from last time. Time forward and time forward. And then we're gonna move into some props, okay? So our first combo started with a basic Egyptian. 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Press it with the jewels next. Circle, and a half bend, twist, circle, and a half bend, twist, and then hips. 2, 3, 4, and ribs. 2, 3, 4. Shoulder shimmy, step touch. Good, and then we're going into the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Turn, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, toss, turn, and drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, turn face front and chest. 2, 3, 4, over the top. And then drop and toss, drop and toss, drop and toss, and drop and toss. That's the fast part of our combinations. Those are the first two. The slower ones start with the wrist circles up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now hands down. 4, 5, 6. Horizontal hip figure 8. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then owning that tight one where you get to tilt the pelvis. And then snake arms. 2, 4, 5, 6, up to temple arms. Maya. Okay, we should probably talk about this when we're done here. The Maya is that vertical hip figure 8. After the Maya, we're gonna bring our arms back down. We're gonna tuck the roll up to a shoulder shimmy, and then do a 3/4 shimmy. Let's talk about the Maya. Think about your hip bones. Get really low in your knees. We're gonna lift with this oblique to raise this side higher. We're then gonna push it out and bring it down low. That lifts this side. You can push it out, bring it down low. If you need to, pick up your heels. It does make it easier. So I'm usually so low in my knees that I don't need to pick up my heels anymore, but I also have really loose hips. Really low in the knees. But if it's easier for you to lift up that heel and get that hip up, go for it. Your audience has no idea. Really. Excellent. This one involves pretty much all the muscles in the torso. It's pretty incredible. You can reverse it. I find it harder to reverse, but I can do it. It's just not my go-to. I like it. Okay, and the difference between that and the horizontal figure eight is the Maya, remember, can be done between two panes of glass, whereas your hip figure eight horizontal really does travel. I always feel like I'm making a pretzel on the floor when I do this one. Those are very different moves. Good. All right. Woo! Okay, we're gonna learn two moves, and then we're gonna do them with props. So the first move I want to show you today is called the ballady. And we're gonna do the ballady forward. It can also be done back, but we're gonna do it forward. And so what you're gonna do here, just think about the feet for the moment. And I'm gonna take this foot, I'm gonna shift my weight to the front, back foot still on the floor. I shift back, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And then I do it the other way. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Again. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. You could speed this up a little bit if you wanted. That means your 1, 2, 3 steps are close together and your forward is close. Totally fine. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. 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 You can change your altitude on this, the height of your head. So when I go forward, I could bend my knee. Notice I go down. Back, I come back up. 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Now you might not want to do that if you have a basket on your head, or a sword, or a tray. Because anytime you change altitude, whatever's on your head is more likely to shift. At least for me it is. So just a little warning there. So that's the ballady forward again. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. When we get the veil, when we do forward, we're going to do forward, back, 1, 2, 3. 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 So that's where your arms are going to go for this one. Now let's talk about props. So, you might have a basket. I have a basket. It's a tightly woven basket. I like this one. It has a pretty good heft to it. Notice I also have a headband in my hair because I have that baby fine hair that's super slick. But with a headband, I stand a better chance of keeping my basket on my head. Now, if you don't have a basket, a book works just as well. Choose something that you don't mind if it falls to the floor occasionally, because it does happen. It really does happen. So the first thing I want you to try with your book or your basket, I'm just going to call it a basket for now, on your head, is just a regular shift. Ease back and forth. Because your knees are bent so much, the rest of you is just kind of hanging out here, right? Try walking. And back. Arms in third. Just in case. It's a good place to keep your hands for just in case, right? A gentle 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, right? Might do a slow 3/4 shimmy. Now when I do this, I can feel my basket moving. That means I probably need to lower a little more. Good. Okay, ribs, side to side. Circle. Omi. That should be pretty easy, because your hips are down here. Your knees are bent a lot. First your umi. Next slide. basic Egyptian. Again, this really instills the need to keep your knees really bent so that you can displace that energy and not allow it to go all the way up. Chest pumps. Good. All right, I'm gonna have you set aside your basket because I don't want your neck to be sore tomorrow, okay? It's really fun though. Okay, so you should have a scarf or a veil. Dun, dun, dun. So I'll start with a basic scarf because that's probably what you guys have, and then I'll show you what the veil looks like, okay? All right. So the first trick with your veil is the veil is in front of you. The veil is behind you. The veil is in front of you. And the veil is behind you. Yeah. So just keep it going like a circle. Keep your belly dance posture. Low in the knees. Pelvis is slightly tucked. Belly slightly in. Stop it behind you. And let's go the other direction. It's in front. It's behind. It's in front. It's behind. I don't tend to give much instruction on this part because most people kind of do this intuitively. It's like, oh, it's in front of me. Oh, it's behind me. It's pretty straightforward. Okay? Pretty straightforward? Y'all got that? Excellent. Okay. So do you remember that ballady we just did? So my veil's behind me. I'm going to have to hold my scarf at the ends here. Veil's behind me. We're going to do that forward, back, 1, 2, 3. 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 What? Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like with the regular veil. Dun, dun, dun. It's fun, and the cats are not in here, so it's a good sign. Veil is in front, veil is in back. So when you swirl it around, it just makes this really pretty shape. And when you have an audience, they're like, wow, look at that colorful veil thing. And they are not watching you at all. It's kind of nice. Okay, so veil is behind me. So do that ballady again. So forward, back, 1, 2, 3. 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 Forward, back, and 1, 2, 3. Do you see? So one of the things that Jan and I would always talk about in class, I'm just gonna relax my arms for a minute here, is that the veil is not your friend. This is also true of the scarf. It is not your friend. It will get stuck. It'll get stuck in your hip scarf. It'll come out of your hands. You'll drop it. So if you do decide that, oh my goodness, I really want to learn this belly dance thing, I want to dance with the veil, practice what happens when you drop it, because it'll happen eventually. So a couple of other nifty moves, and again, you can do this with your scarf. This one's called the cat tail. The veil's behind you somewhere, and you go just like that. It's just like when a cat just disdainfully looks at you and flicks their tail. That's the cat tail. So you can be dancing, doing your thing, look at your audience and go, I'm gonna keep going. And it's sassy and it's kind of fun. So that's the cat tail. Another thing you can do with a full-size veil, it's not usually as effective with a scarf unless your scarf is silk, is go up, in, out, and that's called a flame. Hard to do in slow motion, that's what it is. So my arms just go in, out, as it comes down, and it just makes it pillow out like that. Pretty cool. All right, let's stick with this until I hit my light up there. The next thing I want to show you about your veil is called the matador. I use this one a lot because it's kind of flashy. So I'm gonna start, let's see, I'm gonna start right here. This arm comes to my shoulder, this arm comes out. It's kind of like you're a bullfighter, really. So I bring it back around to the front. This one goes here, this one goes out. Bring both arms to the front. This hand goes here, whoosh. Bring them both out to the front. This arm goes here, whoosh. Usually the hardest part for people is to figure out where that arm is going up to the shoulder. It doesn't go from the inside, it goes around the other arm. So you have space to do the whoosh part. Bring them both out front. This one goes around, whoosh. And it just looks really nice. You can do it vertically, which seems kind of crazy, but also looks super cool. It makes like a circle. There are so many moves to the veil, y'all. Oh my goodness. Okay, now we're gonna use it for framing as well, okay? So sometimes you're dancing along and you're like, I want them to notice my chest circles. That's what I want them to notice. So maybe you start here, peeking out of your veil, and you're doing your chest circles, and you lower the veil, so that's what they see. You're hiding the hips. They're not gonna lose focus here. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna pay attention. Reverse that, as I need to. Good. Another way to frame is to take the veil behind you. This hand is on my shoulder or in the, look at my hairdo pose, and this one is just out to the side. It looks like a good frame. So this is called a bicycle move. This leg is lifted. You can see it. It's bent. I'm on the toe. I don't have any weight on this leg at all. I'm going to use my obliques to lift the hip up, forward, down, back. Up, forward, down, back. Kind of like a bicycle motion. The veil makes a really nice frame for this. Now I'm going to bring it around. I'm going to frame the front and do a Maya. Because that's what I want the audience to see. Good. All right, now we're going to go to the other side. My hands up and low. Look at my hairdo. This one's out. We're doing the frame. And let's do the bicycle here. Forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up. And again, I'm using my obliques to do this motion. Good. All right. So we're going to have a new combo to learn with the veil. Okay? It's pretty straightforward. It's mostly what we just did. So you're going to start with the veil in front of you. And you're going to do your rib circles, and lower the veil so your audience can see your rib circles. Okay. And then we're going to whoosh the veil behind us because we're going to do a ballet. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Bring the veil to the front to a matador on this side. Matador to the other side. Now lift this arm up over your head, over the side, and let's do the bicycle. Good. And then we'll come back to the front, and whoosh up the veil, and just kind of hang it around your neck. That's a trick to do. It takes some practice. I do not always get that right. Okay, and that just gets it out of the way so you can move on with your dance. If that's not working for you, you toss it to the side, but make sure it's not where you're gonna step on it because these suckers are slick. So let's do that combo again, okay? This combo is meant to be slow. The way we're gonna order these, and there's a piece of music that I have at the end, so we'll do it before we're all done, is we'll do the veil one first, then we'll go into our first combo, second combo, and then our slow third and fourth, and that's it. It actually works out with that last song. So again, we start here, we're peeking over the veil, and we start our rib circles. And we lower the veil just to frame the chest while we do our rib circles. Good. And then we're going to swoosh the veil behind us so we can do a ballady. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Bring it to the front in a matador on the side. Matador to the other side. Lift that arm up into the hairdo. Turn to the side and give me some bicycle hips. Good. Then we come back to the front. And you want to pick your veil up to get it around your neck as best you can. Good. Okay, we're going to try that one more time, and then we're going to actually move into the rest of the combo, so you can practice it all together, okay? All right. And at some point, we'll get to the slow music, and we'll just do it there like for real. So once again, you're peeking over the top. Start your rib circles. Bring your veil down to frame the rib circles. Good. Push your veil to the back, and let's do a ballady. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Matador to the side. Matador to the other side. Lift that arm and turn. Bicycle hips. Good. Bring the veil back to the front. Bring it up. Basic Egyptian. Circle and a half is max. Circle and a half with a twist. Circle and a half with a twist and hips. 2, 3, 4 and ribs. 2, 3, 4 and shoulder shimmy step touch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn and drop. Kick. Drop. Kick, drop, kick, drop, toss, turn, and drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, toss, turn to the face, front, and chest. 2, 3, 4, and over the top. Drop and toss, drop and toss, drop and toss, and drop and toss. Wrist circles up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hands down. You can shimmy here. Figure 8, horizontal figure 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, and bogey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and snake arms. 4, 5, 6, temple arms and Maya. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll up and shoulder shimmy. When we do it with the other song, you can't get to the 3/4 shimmy at the end. So we pause and pose it. That's kind of how that works. Okay, do y'all have any questions so far? So let me know if you have any questions. I know it'll take a little bit of time for the questions to get back to me from YouTube. But ask your questions. While you're thinking of questions, I'm going to show you some more props. So sometimes you want to use fan veils. And they have these lovely small ones. Like, wait a minute, that's in the wrong hand. Aren't these pretty? So you can use these in your dance instead. And sometimes we keep them closed and then we snap them open and work with them. So you learn, oh, and it's a good breeze too. So you learn how to snap your fan veils. And of course, if they have small ones, they have to have larger ones, right? Yeah. So they're quite large. See? they're really fun. I've used these in a show. It was very specific what I was doing with them, but it was still super fun. So I highly recommend the fan wheels. Lots of fun right there. Another prop you'll often see, and no, I can't play them for you, is I see Maria, but I can't see what she's saying. Is the finger cymbals. What's that?
There's 2 questions for you.
Great, what are they?
One is, where do you get great music for belly dancing? And 2 is, where do you keep your props when you don't carry them the whole time, do you?
No. So I'm going to show you finger cymbals. Aren't they cute? These are my Soroyan Pros. They're brass. And they have a really nice sound. I will not play them because Zoom does not play these well. So the first question was, where do I get props? Was that my first question? And then where do I keep them? Is that correct?
One was, where do you get good belly dancing music?
Music, okay. So eMusic actually has a ton of very good belly dance music, especially if you're interested in the more authentic style and the older songs, the older music, like Kalthum from Egypt. The belly dance superstars, if you're looking for something on the more modern side, you can get those off Amazon, of course, Amazon Music. I have never been at a loss to find good belly dance music. I tend to look for Egyptian style or Lebanese. Those are my 2 favorites. Turkish tends to be super fast and super punctual. Not my favorite to dance to, but I do love the Egyptian style. So if you're just looking for, music from Egypt or what do they call that category? There's a name for that category that has nothing to do with belly dance. World music. It's in the world music category. So you can find lots of cool music that way. But again, eMusic was one good place, and Amazon Music, of course. I suppose iTunes, I just don't shop there because I'm not an Apple person. Now the props, what do you do with your props? So I have actually performed where I had both a veil and zills at the same time. So you have these little suckers stuck on your fingers. It was a trick too, let me tell you. And so you have these and you're holding on to your veil with the rest of your fingers. And it is a trick, but you practice it. So typically, once you have your zills on, they're on the whole time you're doing that piece of music. If there's a place where you can pause and slip them off, you'll never need them again, you can do that, but you've got to figure out how to get to the floor with it. The veil, on the other hand, is very different. Sometimes we'll start a piece of music and we're wearing the veil. So there are so many different ways that you can wear your veil, like tons of ways to wear your veil. You can just tuck it in and then you can do the whole first part of your piece like this. And then at some point, you slide out of it and you have your veil to dance with. When you're finished with the veil, you have lots of choices. Like I said, you can toss it to the side, way off to the side. It tends to work best if you bunch it up first and go further. Or you can tuck it back into your costume if you have a costume that will tuck into. Or like we did, throw it around your neck, and then sometimes also your arms so that you can keep dancing with it. So the veil, you can either take it with you the whole way or you can get rid of it along the way. These do get really hot. Silk does not breathe well when you're sweating. So just a note about that, if you wear it, you're gonna be noticing it because it's just hot. The fan veils, typically we'll dance with those and we'll have a place where we come down to the floor and we let them go and then move on with what we're doing. Baskets, same way. Some dancers, however, will dance with their basket, and you can even dance with it as a prop where you're showing it to your audience, and then you put it on your head and you dance with it, right? And at some point, you might go out to your audience to ask for tips, or you might place it on the stage. So you have plenty of choices there too, but just think about where are you dancing and what is your goal for your prop? Is it going to be useful, like collecting tips? Or is it just there for show and you just want to let it go? Just kind of think about that. It's a lot of fun. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, y'all have any other questions about any of our moves or anything else? If you do, let me know. Okay, let's look at our veil moves again, our scarf and veil moves. Veil is in front, veil is in back, veil is in front, veil is in back. Go the other way. Keep it going. You can get a really good arm and shoulder workout doing this. And reverse again. And now come up. It can be used for framing here too. If you can get it around your arms. Sometimes we do and sometimes we don't. It's like you're peeking out. Which is kind of nice. It's hot in there. And then you can come back down. See, the veil is not like my end. Really not. There we go. Some people will talk about there's like so many ways to hold a veil. I tend to hold on to it between the first two fingers and the thumb. Oh, there's a cat. I'm gonna have to switch to the scarf. Cats and veils, you know. But really, whatever is gonna work for you and your fingers, hold the veil, seriously. Okay, let's go over that matador again. That's one of our tricky moves. So we're gonna start with the veil in front of us. I'm gonna take this arm, I'm gonna go around to the shoulder and then whoosh. I bring everything back to the front, come around to this shoulder and whoosh. Come back, release to the front, around and whoosh. Back to the front, around and whoosh. So you can do this faster. I tend to do the swap the arms thing here fast and then slow down on the whoosh part just because it looks better. At least in my mind, it looks better. Good. And again, you can do this vertical. So it's like up, up, reverse. This is hard to do in slow motion. And maybe it would be easier for you to see if I used a scarf. So I'll show you with the scarf real quick what that looks like. Okay. Scarf. So the normal one, it's very much like you're stirring a pot in front of you. I even lean forward a little, folding at the hip crease, not in the spine because I don't want my back to hurt tomorrow. And then vertical looks like this. Vertical. So I'm up, I swap again. Up. There's a message.
Amanda says, watch out for the ceiling fan.
Oh man, yes, watch out for the ceiling fan. Okay, that could be really bad. I don't have a ceiling fan here, but I do have a starlight right there. And I'm standing in front of it, so I hopefully won't. Yeah, ceiling fans and veils, not a good combination. Wow. Good. Okay, so now my arms are like, oh, come on. What are we doing here? Normal matador. Okay, veil behind you. Y'all remember the cat tail? This is just a little swish. Other side, swish. Yeah. So you just want to be a little sassy and you want to swish. Now, I bet we can add that into the end of our song. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna slow down the music, okay? This is a slow one, and we're gonna work on that choreography, okay? Okay, start to bring your veil down. Give me some rib circles. Okay, switch it behind you. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Forward, back, 1, 2, 3. Matador to the side. Matador And over to the other side. Frame and give me some hip circles. Bicycles. Come to the front, pick it up. We missed our first two. So circle and a half with a twist. Circle and a half with a twist and hips. 2, 3, 4 and ribs. 2, 3, 4. Shoulder shimming. 2, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3 and 4, 2. Turn and drop. Kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, toss, turn and drop. Kick, drop, kick, drop, kick, drop, toss, turn and pop. 2, 3, 4. Over the top. Drop and toss. Drop, toss, drop and toss. Drop and toss and wrist circles next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shimmy down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Horizontal figure 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh me next and oh me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Snake arms. 3, 4, 5, 6. Temple arms and Maya. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're done. Do you see how it fits together? I kind of like it. I think we should do it again. So I'm gonna have to back this up because it's gonna take me a minute here. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Circles. Push the veil behind you. Forward and 1, 2, 3. Forward, back and 1, 2, 3. Now to doors to the left, my left, my doors to the other side. Frame yourself. Hip circles. Reach to the front, gather it up, because we're gonna hit the right? 4, 5, 6, circle and a half, and 1, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and hips. 2, 3, 4, and ribs. 2, 3, 4, and shoulders shimmy. 2, 4, 5, 6. Drop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, and 4, 2, 3. Turn. Drop. Kick. Drop. Kick. Drop. Kick. Drop. Toss. Turn and drop. Kick. Drop. Kick. Drop. Kick. Drop. Face front and chest pop. 2, 3, 4. Over the top. Drop and toss. Drop and toss. Drop and toss. Drop and toss. And wrist circles up. 5, 6, 7, 8, and shimmy down. 3, 4, 5, 6. Horizontal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh me next and oh me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Snake arms next and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Temple arms and my 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on up. Do a little sachet there on the stage. So that's how your combinations can fit together into one piece of music, which is kind of cool considering it was totally accidental. I didn't mean for it to work out that way. I got super lucky. When I do choreography, in case you're curious, what I like to do, let's just do some gentle arms up and down here. Kind of cool down. I can't believe what time it is already. So when I do a choreography, I have to listen to a piece of music so many times. And I have a special notation that I have developed so that I can figure out where the strong beats are in the music, what the rhythm is, and where the melody goes. Shoulder circles. Hopefully your shoulders will not be mad at me tomorrow. And then once I figure that out and all the counts, then I listen to the music again with an eye of what fits in this space. Nice hip slides, nice and gentle. Oh man. gentle hip circles. But it's a lot of trial and error to some degree, because sometimes I'll put things together and it's like, oh, it sounds good in my head and it looks good in my head, but I can't physically make that happen. So sometimes I have to change my plans. I have done so many choreographies. I think it was like 5 years. Inhale here and exhale, flat back, forward fold. Just hang out here a moment. Notice the back of your legs. Dan and I worked with the dance ensemble and with teaching belly dance there at Davidson. And I wrote more pieces. It was so much fun. So, all right, Maria, do you want to go ahead and say your parting words? I will stop my music for you.
Sure thing. Thank you so much, Ellen. I hope everybody has enjoyed this as much as I have. I've been sitting here smiling the whole time. Love the props today. A reminder that we can all go back and watch the last 4 videos and keep practicing. And just a huge thank you to Ellen Morrissey, class of 1990, for taking a month to teach all of us how to try to move and separate all of our bodies like this. So thank you so much. If you like this, please let us know. We'll be sending out a survey right after this, and would love, love, love to hear from each of you, to see what you like, what you don't, etc. So thank you so much again to you, Ellen. This has been so much fun for me. And thank you all, Davidson alumni. Remember not to get your veil caught in the ceiling fan. That's good advice for life. Anyway, it's always a great day to be a Wildcat. Have a great night, everybody.